Hello, my name is Sean Perkowski, and this is an historical analysis slash review of the 2020 film Antebellum. This is from my slavery and the Civil War in cinema class at Penn State Altoona under Dr. Jared Frederick. I mainly chose this movie because I love all subgenres of horror, and while the trailer was very deceiving, it was successful in grabbing my attention. So let's break down this fictional horror story set during the Civil War era. Or is it? As hinted at a moment ago, we need to get this spoiler out of the way. This movie is set in the present day. An almost cult like group of white supremacists use a hidden area of a historical state preserve to capture and enslave accomplished black people. The opening quote foreshadows this, which is a nice effect. I found the opening scene to be very lost cause in a way. It's a very pleasant music on a plantation with a nice mansion, but the movie's gonna be completely flipping this upside. So, Lost Cause was pretty much to help Southerners cope with the defeat of the Civil War in a sense. It got pushed into more entertainment with books and media. Birth of the Nation is like perfect example of what kicked it off very strongly, which did lead to the reemergence of the KKK. And for decades on, it pretty much just showed the South pre Civil War as like a amazing place. Slaves were treated great. There wasn't much violence. They're part of the family. Such things like that. As you've seen in that last clip, they don't really show the soldiers in a very pleasant way. It's almost like a cult like march with the torches and chanting. Uh, yeah, the Lost Cause is definitely not in this film, and we'll see a lot more of that when it comes to the violence of the slaves and much more. So this scene is pretty close to the beginning of the movie. It actually shows a slave trying to escape, and then a follow up of how her husband had actually found her. It's actually extremely violent. I had to cut it down a little bit extra for it. Yeah, it's definitely a very gruesome movie for sure. Yeah, the cast in the movie was actually very good. Janelle Monáe played Veronica, and Eden, as her slave name was given to her. I especially like the scenes with her. She's like extremely smart, but then she's slowly throughout the movie sneaking through the cabin so that she can learn the spots to not wake up her master, who plays like the colonel. Yeah, she did a very good job in the movie. This scene that I'm gonna show now is kind of gross in a way, but I kind of love the callback to Roots with coming out in like the 70s as a miniseries, as we learned in class. It kind of started with the whole flipping of the Lost Cause ideology that was pushed through movies, showing more of like a real
Say your name,
representation
girl.
of the South and how things were for slaves. Yeah, there's a pretty violent scene, but
Say your
very
name
well
with
done.
pride and conviction.
My name is Enid.
What's your name?
Kunta. Kunta Kinte.
So this scene here is about 40 minutes through the movie. It's right about a third of the way through. This is where like pretty much like killed the movie for me. You get the hints throughout it, but like this is when it finally sets it back to present time with her waking up to the cell phone, and this is when it shows her that she's an extremely accomplished, successful woman. They have like the giant king photo in the above the head and a happy family. It's really good scene. I just wish they edited it in a different chronological order. Put a huge hit in the movie for me. Yeah, so overall, I'd have to give the movie like a 6 out of 10. Um, I honestly think if they just would have had it in chronological order, the movie would have been much better, and the trailer didn't help it at all. It seemed to make they tried to make it look like it was her going back in time in a way, where it's literally just a kidnapping by a group of random racists. Overall, good movie, but like 6 out of 10, average movie.